Welcome back, YouTube, to another fun-filled video. As you can see, the title states Bike Life. Now, before we get any further, you already know what I'm about to ask of you. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are over 100 subscribers, and I'm so appreciative. I'm trying to make it to that 1,000 mark, trying to get monetized, trying to make some money. And I can only do that with you guys' help. I appreciate those who have already subscribed, who are liking or sharing, and definitely commenting in the comment section. And for those who haven't, come on, no time like the present. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Prior to me coming out here, I told myself I was not going to be riding these motorbikes. I did my research. I saw some crazy, outlandish things, and I was like, nah, I'm just going to stick to the cabs. But see, the issue with the cabs are, as you can see the way that this traffic is set up, it is at a dead standstill. It is not moving. And it took one time for me to be pushed out an hour and a half from a place that should have only taken me 15 minutes to get to, for me to be like, you know what, I think I'm going to try to bike out. And as you can see, the bike is clearly the fastest way to maneuver around the city. I mean, look at this. What more could you ask for? Completely driving on the opposite side of the road, just ignoring all traffic laws. They pull you right up to the front, and the bikes have a way of maneuvering in and out and weaving in and out between the cars to get you to your destination. This is us clearly taking a scenic route. As you can see, they were doing construction. During this bike ride, this might have been my first or second ride. As you can see, we're coming up on traffic, but the weird thing about this ride was I was relatively still new to the city. I accidentally put the wrong address in, and it took me to a different complex that was by the same company, just located in a different area. So then I was trying to explain to old boy that, listen, I'm at the wrong location, but of course there was a language barrier. So I ended up having to book another Grab just to get home. I made it right before it started raining. So while we're on the topic of it raining, if you are on a Grab bike and it starts raining, sometimes they will pull over. So if you got somewhere to be, you might want to try to hop into a cab or leave a little bit earlier, because if they pull over, like for instance, I just had a Grab driver pull over twice when I was trying to get somewhere. If it holds you up, it holds you up. They may, put on their rain jacket. If they have one for you, they will offer it for you. But, I mean, it's hit or miss. But again, if it rains, sometimes they will pull over. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is helmets. Sometimes the Grab driver will have a helmet for you. I don't know how comfortable you may feel putting on a helmet that has been on the head of everybody that has rode on the back of that bike. But a good investment is get your own helmet. I have seen where the police have pulled people over. Oh, check old girl out. You see her sitting on the side like that? I wish I had half that confidence. But I have seen situations where cops have pulled people over and they have received tickets for not having helmets. And I mean, call a thing. Sometimes it's people who are Thai who get pulled over. Majority of the times it is the Americans or people who you can tell are not natives to Thailand. So just be mindful of that. So let's talk price. Honestly, the Grab bike at times is half the price of a traditional Grab ride. So, half an hour rides normally ranging between $2 to $3. So it is by far the most economical way to travel around Bangkok, Thailand. Hands down. Now, some people have asked me if I'm actually going to get my own motorbike. As of right now, the answer is an overwhelming no. Don't feel the need to get a bike. I don't feel the need to acquire another bill when I can simply order one off the app and they can take me wherever it is that I need to go. They also do drive on the opposite side of the road. So I was always a little bit worried about that. I might pull into traffic and be going in the wrong direction. So am I going to get a motorbike? Nah, but never say never. At least I'm not getting one in the near time future. So remember when I told you on one of my earlier bike rides how I pulled into the wrong complex? This is me literally pulling into the wrong complex. It is still a life property. It just was in the complete wrong direction. As you can see, I'm practically choking this guy out, holding on for dear life because he was riding a little crazy. But once you have rode enough on the motorbikes, you do get a lot more comfortable with it. So it just took me some time. Everybody kept on saying, listen, you gotta ride the bikes in order to get comfortable with it. And I do feel that I am comfortable with it now. But one thing that people don't often speak about with the motorbikes is while you are on these motorbikes, it is an overwhelming sense of freedom. You got the breeze blowing. Thailand gets hot, so it's a nice way to be able to cool down outside of it just being a quicker way to get to where you're trying to be. So I really don't got nothing bad to say about the motorbikes. But again, please ride at your own discretion. Coming up on the end of this video, watch out for the man at the car. But I do appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna check you out on the next one.